the school Sacred Heart around the corner. My dad absolutely loves Marine, played for all the Marine youth teams.
But it's cut out by Chris Doyle. And back to Chris Doyle again. Chris Doyle acting as kind of playmaker from centre back.
As long as he just puts me up top for the goals, then it's all right.
Doyle is there, and it's a goal for Marine. It is Chris Doyle at the back stick, and after 26 minutes, Marine draw level in this FA Cup first round. Chris Doyle.
The first time I was here at Marine, say 500-600 fans, and now you're looking at probably 1,200 plus, and it's massive.
Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Marine Podcast, and today we're joined by the man, the myth, the legend. Apparently loves a wedding and he is indeed boss at heading. It's Mr. Chris Doyle. How are you?
Very well, thanks for having me.
It's all right. We might as well start off with the wedding jokes. So Is this unfair or is this actually true?
I think I'm just at that age now where, everyone's getting married. I've got mine in 10 days, so I can't really complain. It hasn't stopped.
We'll get to your wedding. It's okay. So what actually... Last summer, was it actually, were you missing games left and right? Was it underrated?
I think I missed 3 games. I think before I signed, I said, listen, it's coming. I've never missed a game of footy before, but yeah, I've got a brother-in-law's wedding and then my brother's wedding, and my best mate's wedding, so I couldn't actually miss it. But it's one of them, innit? If you agree something beforehand, you've got to do it. It's not like I could, not go.
Yeah, and we've got another wedding this way.
I'm missing the first game of next season.
That's disgraceful. That.
I know, it's good enough, really.
So you're on a stag world tour at the moment?
Yeah.
Where have you been so far?
No, only Prague, which mine recently. That was that was brilliant, but can't really remember much of it. But
that's great. That's great for the podcast. Thanks. So, how many are you planning on attending this season? We'll have highest.
Tired. No, I'm not missing any matches, not that I know of. Unless any of you have got a wedding, I'll happily jump on board. No, just my own and soon. That's it.
Okay. So you're one of the few players with a new contract. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Was it easy? An easy decision? What's the negotiations like with Neil?
Yeah, fine. It's just, I'm Marine through and through, me. So as soon as, I got a chance to come back last season, that was brilliant and got that sorted, and then it was after the season we had, it was a no-brainer. I was always going to sign.
And is it one of those things where like Neil comes up to you and you're offered it, and do you have to take a bit of time, or is it literally right away, that's it?
Personally for me, I knew right away. Last season when I come back to Marine from Southport, I had my reasons, more personal reasons. I've got my dad watching me every week, stuff like that, but it was, as I say, after last season, it was a no-brainer. I was going to sign again.
And are you able to sum up the emotions about such an intense season that we've just been through? Because for some of us, this is like our first season properly watching them, and you've actually been through it. So how was it all around?
Yeah, it's a roller coaster, isn't it? But when I signed, it sounds easy to say now, but I said to the gaffer straight away, I said to my family, we'll do it this season. And it's so easy to say now, but I looked around at who we'd brought in, who Neil had recruited, and I thought the squad was capable of doing it. Obviously, your Macclesfields and your teams like that are paying crazy money, but I was watching us in games which we lost and we drew, and I think during it I just thought, if we click, we've really got it. And I think the second half of the season, we clicked, and it was, I can't describe it because I'm still not over it really. I look back at videos and pictures now and I think, God, unbelievable. And
then, like you just said, second half of the season was amazing, but it wasn't all plain sailing. No. There was a stint during the winter where I think we dropped possibly 10 points, and then there was the Hyde game that ended with that. Yeah. What changed at the Hyde game at home? What in terms of the team? What invigorated the team to just go beyond that?
It's just like a turning point in any season, really. You just have them moments where I think you get in the dressing room after hiding, literally, off Hyde. and then you're looking around, as what I say personally, I'm thinking, we're better than this. It's horrible to the fact that at home we're just being stuffed, 4-1 win and something like that. And obviously recruited as well. Your Bobbies came in and just lifted the whole team. And I wouldn't single a player out normally, but he did just lift the team. He made players or younger players believe in what they can do, and we really brought it round, and from there, I think that's when we just kicked on.
Yeah.
You said that you thought at the start of the season you guys could do it and go up at that high game or in that tough bit. Was there ever a period where you were like, don't know if we can actually do this?
Yeah, I think I think it's only natural to look at the table. You know, people say don't obviously look too far ahead, but it's only natural you do, and teams are grinding out, and you know, I kept saying to even my family, like, you know, they'll fade away and we'll come up, and it wasn't happening, and it kept going week by week. We'd either get a draw or a loss, and then teams would still be in there. But yeah, you know, I personally, for me, I never lose the faith, and I'm always quite positive anyway. And yeah, it was just as soon as that turning point happened, I knew it was always still alive. Like
Warrington was one of the teams we felt was going to fade away, and it just didn't happen. Like, obviously, we took the runners-up spot, but they just kept on going.
Yeah.
So back to the first game, I think we drew because we went. I think it was 0-0 against Trinity. We thought that was marine life. What was your expectation? Like you said before, I think we'll do this. What was your expectations as a team?
It's tough, and I remember the first game as well because I missed a sitter. I think it was right at the end. I could have got the 3 points. Yeah, missed. But no, it's always, as I say, I'm positive anyway. So I don't sort of base it off 1 or 2 games. I knew it's a long season, isn't it? But yeah, the game's a game. It's gone. Once you get your draw or your loss, it's gone. Move on to the next one. And then, as I say, it was only until you get to the latter half of the stages that's when you think, God, we've actually got a really good chance here.
Was there one result, not like this counting the playoffs, obviously, like what's the league result towards the back end of the season where you sort of knew, right, we have to chase down Mac, or, you know, we have to hold off Warrington? What's the result or the feeling like where you was like, right, we're properly in the hunt now. Let's really get our place and try get that home semi.
There was a few, but not so much one game, but you know, I'm terrible at months and dates, by the way. But remember when was the workshop game we won?
The home one.
2-1, yeah.
That was
the 27th of January.
That was where I think, because the way it ended as well, that was really that was emotional. It was like, God, you know, and they did a good team. Do you know what I mean? Did a physical, strong team, and they were up there as well. And then Guiseley at home, we won 1-0. That was another one where
Bobby's goal.
Yeah, I think we're going into it obviously positive. We're thinking, you know, we can beat these, but they're another tough team, and they're the games you've obviously got to win and put you in the stead for obviously the playoffs. And as you say, when we sort of overcome them games, that's when you think there's not much in these games at all. And as it proves, we've done them. Speaking of
won the last 8 games, conceded 3 goals, 23 or 24 clean sheets is possible. What would it end up?
I'll say 24, but I think it was 23.
Let's say 24. So speaking of stats and stuff, I remember you telling me that you had a personal goal and assist target.
Yeah.
How did that go? And there's contentious ones as well in there.
Yeah, there is.
Did you beat Josh Wardle in that?
No, I think he beat me actually, you know. Don't know how. I think we were both better. 10 goals and assists for both of us, I think. But I set goal targets anyway. I think because last season at Southport I got 6 or 7 goals, so I thought I'll beat that again. And I was a bit off with 4 goals, I think, but the National North that's where I get my goals, so I'll save that.
but what goals? Like we had the goal at home in the FA Cup.
FA Cup at home. FC United at home.
Yeah.
You scored against Bamber
Bridge. And what's the other one?
I mean, you claimed the one against Macclesfield.
That's what we're going to get to, yeah.
The final.
I mean, I asked you about 10 minutes after the game went, and you're like, oh yeah, that was me. And then 20 minutes later, it was, oh no, he didn't.
I was just trying to get the headlines in. That's what it was. I could see it there.
So this is its own section, the Macclesfield goal. So take us through that.
That was Bainbridge's goal, definitely. Even on every camera angle, it looks like a great finish by me, but no, I actually don't think I was near it at all.
It looks completely like you did. You weren't.
No,
there's one angle from behind the goal.
Yeah.
And you're nowhere near.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah. But I mean, I've always been known for I just celebrate. I'd celebrate on my own, even if I don't score. So I just go off early, run to the fans, and Yeah, it was only after us, something everyone was saying, you score. I was thinking, don't know about that, but...
It splintered off into 2 groups, and then one group was looking at the other saying, what was going on here?
No, it's definitely Jack's goal, like.
We were just speaking to Dave before about the new season, and he's like budgeted in certain overnights. Like, who's your overnight partner in these trips?
I don't know, we haven't really had one, really. I think we only had one or two, but yeah, that was it, weren't it? I'll stay with anyone, yeah, that doesn't bother me. I'll share with anyone. I've done enough of these overnighters in my time, so yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Would anyone share with you, though? That's the big...
All of them, hopefully.
Have you got any questions before I go into a fan question? Anyone got any?
Yeah, I just wanted, obviously, we mentioned the sort of clean sheets there, and yourself and Josh, particularly back end of the season, were, you know, really, really, like, just imperious at the back, gave nothing away. And who was, throughout the season, the toughest sort of number 9 you guys came up against?
I've got an idea.
Obviously, your man from Macclesfield, you kept him quiet in the playoff final, but I remember the first game where he was quite good, but I just wondered if like, for you, if there was anyone in particular.
Tough one, that. The first time we played Mac away, I was on a bench, if you remember, so it wasn't tough for me, but I said, I know the striker, it's Sunday, I know him well, so I said this to the gaffer at Neil at the time. I was saying, like, I know him inside out, I know how to, and so in the final, I just got on his head, I just wound him up, and
you nearly put him into the stands.
Yeah, you just gotta know your players, and you gotta know, wind them up, and because then he went quiet then, and he's a very, very good player. But if you get the better of your opposition, that's half the battle, innit? Yeah. But no, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know.
You were playing against Geisley when your man got the hat trick.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Johnson.
that was yeah. I think we, as a team, we were just poor, and we went through. I think that was a spell, wasn't it? And we had a few ways when we were just poor. But yeah, another good player. But I think he played again when we played him at home, and didn't do much. Yeah. It's just. But no, I'd never fear an opponent. That's my thing. But so no one sticks in my mind, to be honest.
You got anything, Tom, before I go into it?
Just on your mentality side, like, how did you stay like confident going into every game? What did you do to prepare going into every game to, get that clean sheet? Obviously 23 of them, so it's obviously worth whatever you were doing to prepare for games.
It's just trusting in the team. I think it's, if you get set, so the back four, say if it's the same back four for a number of weeks running, you just get to know each other, get to know how each other plays and strengths and weaknesses. If you speak to Josh Wardley, he'll tell you the same, which I thought mine and his partnership was one of the best I've had, because we know each other's, but we can also dig each other out, and we and it does not really, obviously we all prepare for the game, but it's just, as you say, it's just knowing how each other plays, and like the positivity that we're going to win this and it'll be another clean sheet. It never in doubt, even if we do concede going to the next game, but we'll just get another clean sheet again. It's just, as you say, it's just a positive mind, really.
Speaking of positive mind, so the fan question I've got from Henry is, what are your aims for next season? So I'm not sure if that's a personal aim or a team aim, and how do you think Marine will do, having played in that league, seeing as you've played it in yourself?
I think as a team, I think we'll do well, because I sort of look at the teams, or when I've played in there, the teams around, and I think we'll match anyone. Obviously, it might be a little bit false, but when you look at like your Harrogate game, first half, we matched them, if anything. And then, we play Halifax, more than matched them, beat them. And yeah, I think we'll do well. I wouldn't know, really. Mid-table to, I don't know, it's hard to really say,
it's hard
isn't
to tell when so many players
I know
that
people recruit other, we don't know, Hopefully we recruit right, which no doubt we will. And yeah, we'll give it a good go.
I'm sure you got a busy WhatsApp chat with the players, so before
yeah, but it's summer, everyone's on holiday now, so either that or they're just blanking me.
We've got an anonymous question. Don't know who brought this in. So who's got the better pre-match warm-up, Danny or Sean?
Oh, that was you, that was that was Sean.
Just for those listening, Sean is literally sitting right next to Chris. So no pressure on this answer at all.
No, Danny was good. He was very, professional. A bit too professional at times. I'm not the best runner, but now Sean stepped in very well, and yeah, more than matched it. Done good.
There you go, Sean.
50-50. 50-50.
Anyone got anything else before we let Chris go off into the night?
Yeah, National League North. Is there anywhere you're looking forward to going back to? Because obviously You've been around a lot of those grounds, and anywhere where you're really not looking forward to going again.
I always look forward to playing against my old teams, Southport, Chorley's. You know, because like anything, you give it all for the team you're playing for. So if I scored against any of them grounds, I wouldn't be shy, and I'd be celebrating me as a player should. Controversial, but that's me. Not looking forward to. Another one looking forward to probably like your Scunthorpe, something like that. I've never never played there. And no, I'm not sort of not looking forward to any. It's going to be a good challenge and can't wait for it.
As can we. So we'll let you get off, but thanks for being our first guest, Chris, and we'll all see you next season.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Brilliant. Cheers, Chris.